The most dangerous environment you will ever live is not in a bad neighborhood. It's a hostile mind. Because you can leave toxic room. You can walk away from a toxic job. You can distance yourself from toxic people. But how do you escape a voice that follows you everywhere? A voice that wakes up with you, goes to work with you, looks in the mirror with you, and lies down beside you every night. Most people do not realize how violent their inner world has become. They call themselves lazy, stupid, undisciplined, a failure. They replay every mistake, magnify every weakness, and dismiss every sign of growth. Then they wonder why they feel anxious, exhausted, and afraid to take another chance. Think about it. How confident could you feel if someone constantly reminded you of everything wrong with you? How much courage would you have if every new idea was immediately met with, "You are not good enough. You will probably fail. You always mess things up"? That is not self-awareness. That is psychological warfare. There is a saying, when a fish gets sick, you do not only examine the fish, you examine the tank. Because even a healthy fish would suffer in poisoned water. Your mind is the tank. Your repeated thoughts are the water you live in. And if that water is filled with shame, fear, and self-hatred, your entire system has to survive inside of it. Your body hears your thoughts. Your nervous system responds to the stories you tell. If your mind is constantly predicting rejection and failure, your body begins preparing for a threat that does not even exist. Your energy changes. Your decisions change. Eventually, your life begins to reflect the environment inside you. And here's where the mind becomes especially deceptive. Once you believe you are a failure, your mind starts collecting evidence. You make one mistake and say, "See, I knew it." Someone rejects you and you say, "See, nobody really wants me." A business idea does not work and you say, "See, I was never meant to succeed." But when something goes well, you dismiss it. You call it luck. You move the goalpost because the ego will rather remain painfully correct than peacefully transformed. It would rather protect an old identity than admit, maybe the story I have been telling about myself is no longer true. This is why spiritual awakening is not only about discovering hidden knowledge or questioning the world around you. It is about becoming conscious of the voice inside you. Because not every thought deserves your belief. Not every thought is wisdom. Not every thought is even yours. Some were given to you by wounded parents, past failures, and social expectations. You repeated them for so long, they started sounding like you. But awareness gives you a choice. You can notice the thought without becoming the thought. You can hear, "I am not good enough," and respond, "That is the old one speaking. It is not the whole truth." You can correct yourself without abusing yourself. You can take responsibility without living in shame. So begin paying attention. When you make a mistake, how do you speak to yourself? When an opportunity appears, does your mind look for possibility or immediately prepare for humiliation? You cannot create from a peaceful life from a mind that has become your enemy. You cannot remember who you are while constantly repeating everything you believe is wrong with you. So clean the tank, question the voice, remove the poison, and create from an inner environment where truth can finally breathe. Because the voice you hear most often will eventually become the life you live.